Welcome to the Bougie Baldie podcast with your host, Kellie Rhymes.
Hello to all of my bougie besties and my bougie baldies. Welcome to another episode of the Bougie Baldie podcast. Now, if you are new to the podcast, hello. My name is Kellie, and I am a women's hair loss support and authenticity coach with scarring alopecia. I am here to empower my fellow women with hair loss by providing education, sharing personal experiences, and hair loss tips and tricks. Most importantly, I help women with hair loss navigate the emotional and mental challenges that they face when going through hair loss so that they can live a life full of authenticity and confidence. On our episode today, we are breaking down two fields that are absolutely critical when it comes to understanding and addressing hair loss, which is trichology and dermatology. I know. They sound a bit like words you'll find in a medical dictionary, right? But don't worry, by the end of this episode, you'll be an expert on how these two fields can impact your hair journey. Before we dive deep, let's kick things off by defining who these professionals are and what they bring to the table. Trichology is a word that may make you pause. What is it about? Well, trichology is the science of the structure, function, and disease of the human hair. It is a specialization that is derived from the Greek word trichos, meaning hair. Trichologists often have a background in cosmetology and beauty therapy, but have gone a step further to specialize in understanding hair and scalp disorders. Their approach tends to be holistic, considering everything from lifestyle to diet to genetic factors. Now, what are the specialties of a trichologist, you may ask? It's a great question. Trichologists are equipped at diagnosing a wide range of conditions, everything from common concerns like dandruff and excess hair shedding to more complex issues such as alopecia areata and hair thinning in women. They employ a variety of techniques from scalp analysis to dietary assessments to get to the root of your hair troubles. The major benefit of seeking a trichologist for your hair loss concerns is the personalized approach that you'll receive. Trichologists typically consider your overall well being and tailor their approach to your specific situation. This could mean recommending lifestyle changes, nutritional supplements, or specialized hair care routines. Moreover, they offer a empathetic ear. Having someone who truly listens and understands the emotional toll of hair loss can be an incredibly healing experience. After all, hair isn't just about aesthetics. It's deeply tied to identity and confidence. But of course, no field is without its limitations. Many trichologists are not medically qualified to prescribe drugs or perform surgical treatments, which can be a downside if you're in a situation that requires such interventions. Additionally, because trichology isn't as widely recognized as dermatology, finding a qualified practitioner might be a challenge in some areas. Now let's switch gears and let's take a look at dermatology, another critical player in the hair care game. Dermatology is a branch of medicine focused on skin, hair, and nail health. Dermatologists are licensed medical doctors who can diagnose conditions and, importantly, prescribe treatments and medications. Dermatologists can diagnose and treat a comprehensive range of hair and scalp conditions, including those that require medication or surgery. Where a trichologist might offer a lifestyle advice, a dermatologist can provide medical treatment, making them complementary to one another in many cases. A key advantage to seeking a dermatologist is their medical expertise in treating hair loss and scalp issues. They can prescribe topical treatments, oral medications, and sometimes even recommend surgical solutions like hair transplants or laser treatments. Plus, having access to lab tests and deeper medical insights allows for more thorough diagnosis of potential underlying issues such as hormonal imbalances or autoimmune conditions. Additionally, dermatologists can be a more reassuring choice if you're dealing with a more severe or unknown scalp condition. Their vast medical training equips them to handle complex cases with clinical precision. That being said, dermatologists may sometimes focus more on treating the symptoms rather than offering a holistic view of your overall health as it relates to your hair. This approach could feel more clinical and less personal, depending on who your practitioner is. Moreover, appointments can be very brief. Given the high demand in this field, there is limited time for in depth conversations. Ultimately, the choice between trichology and dermatology isn't about which is better, it's about what's best for you. Consider what you're looking for in your journey with your hair loss. Do you prefer a holistic approach that views you as an individual, or do you need a medical plan with the power to provide prescriptions? That's the question you have to ask yourself. Remember, you can incorporate both of these fields into your hair health team. Trichologists can partner beautifully with a dermatologist, offering you a comprehensive care from nutrition and lifestyle changes to medical treatments and advanced interventions. It's about building the right team to support you and your unique hair journey. So we've learned about what trichologists and dermatologists do, the benefits and limitations of each, but how do you go about choosing the right one for you? Well, here's a few pointers. Let's start with research and referrals. Begin with research by looking up professionals in your area and reading reviews. Referrals from friends or even your primary care doctor can also be incredibly helpful in finding a reputable practitioner. Also, make sure you schedule initial consultations. Do not hesitate to schedule consultations with both a trichologist and dermatologist. This can help you get the feel for each practitioner's approach and decide which resonates with you more. Ask questions during your consultations. Ask plenty of questions, such as what would their plan be for your specific situation? How often would they like to see you? And what outcomes can you realistically expect? Looking at credentials and experience. Make sure you ensure that the practitioners are certified and have a good amount of experience in dealing with women's hair loss. Finally, follow your gut. At the end of the day, trust your instincts in choosing the professional that makes you feel comfortable and listens to you and understands you. Okay, so let's switch gears for a moment because I would like to share a story that can exemplify how you can combine the expertise of both a trichologist and a dermatologist to get the results that you're looking for. For the sake of this example, we're going to call the patient Mary. And after years of struggling with hair thinning, she is at her wit's end. That's when she met a trichologist who took the time to understand her lifestyle and diet. The trichologist recommended some changes and natural supplements, which made a difference in Mary's hair, texture, and strength. However, she was still facing some severe shedding, and that's when she consulted with a dermatologist. The dermatologist diagnosed an underlying hormonal issue and provided a treatment plan, including a medication that worked wonders for her. By combining the strength of both professionals, Mary found a balance that worked for herself and for her hair. Now, this example of Mary's journey is a testament to the power of using both fields to your advantage, tailoring them to fit your personal needs. The fields of trichology and dermatology are also constantly evolving. Emerging technology and continuous research are leading to exciting developments that could redefine hair loss treatments in the near future. For instance, genetic testing for personalized treatments and advancements in hair transplant techniques are on the horizon. Furthermore, the focus on mental well being and its connection to hair and scalp health is also gaining attention. Stress management, mental health counseling, and mindfulness practices are becoming increasingly important components of holistic hair health strategies. To wrap up today's conversation, remember that hair loss is not just a physical journey, it's also an emotional and sometimes spiritual one. Whether you choose to consult with a trichologist, a dermatologist, or perhaps both, the key is to find the support and strategies that empower you. Hair loss doesn't define you. It's just one part of your fabulous, unique journey. For those of you currently navigating this space of hair loss, remember that you are not alone. There's an entire community of bold baldies, other women experiencing hair loss, and supportive souls ready to stand by you, including me right here on this podcast. You know, you can book a call with me for support if you would like, and the link to do that is going to be in the description or in the show notes. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you found our discussion on trichology and dermatology enlightening and empowering. Don't forget to make sure you like and subscribe and follow us on social media as well. We would love to hear from you and we would love to hear your stories, whether it's here on the podcast or on social media. Until next time, keep shining, keep embracing your beauty, and from my heart to yours, bye. Are you a woman struggling with hair loss, feeling unattractive and insecure? At Limitless Mindset Coaching, we understand the emotional toll that hair loss can take. In just 90 days, we help you transform from feeling lost and embarrassed to radiating with confidence and joy. Imagine building your self esteem, discovering the perfect camouflage technique to cover up your hair loss and receiving tips and tricks that can help you with your hair loss and embrace the new you while connecting with a supportive community of women just like you. Say goodbye to those negative emotions and hello to a positive mindset. Picture vibrant new relationships, walking through the room with your head held high, participating in social events and activities again, and living a life filled with happiness. Are you ready to take that first step? Well, visit www.limitlessmindsetcoach.com or click the link in the description today and let's embark on this empowering journey together.
Thank you for watching the Bougie Baldie podcast. Don't forget to subscribe